What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the certifiably suave Dr. Disaster. And one of the funniest things to read from this past week has been the Twitter feed of Daniel Vavra, the co-founder of Warhorse Studios, which made Kingdom Come Deliverance. He made a comparison of the Steam chart numbers between his 7-year-old game and Dragon Age the Veilguard, and Dragon Age defenders lost their damn minds. And to that, I can only say,
oh, but baby.
Lots of these Dragon Age defenders got pissed off and responded like this, trying to make excuses for Dragon Age, trying to say that Kingdom Come Deliverance doesn't deserve to be compared to Dragon Age the Veilguard. And finally, we did find something that we can agree on. Kingdom Come does not deserve that, because even the original beat the Veilguard's ass, and the sequel is going to completely crush Dragon Age when it releases in a month and a half.
I will beat your ass like a Cherokee drum.
Here's the thing, the sales numbers for Kingdom Come Deliverance, the original, are available for anyone to see. This headline from Insider Gaming tells us that the game has now sold 8 million copies. Granted, that's over a 7-year time frame, and many copies will have been sold at a discounted price. But still, for a brand new title from a brand new studio, that's pretty damn good. They didn't have a built-in audience to work from. Whereas the sales numbers for Dragon Age the Veilguard have been highly secretive. BioWare has been getting criticized for not releasing the numbers, and we all know it's because they're embarrassed. But it looks like those sales numbers have been leaked, and it's about as embarrassing as you would have expected. The numbers are so rough that it's no wonder BioWare wants to run from this, and it's no wonder that all the Dragon Age defenders out there, the corporate ass-kissers who simply needed this game to be successful on a personal level, it's no wonder they're mad, because the truth hurts. As the numbers coming out of BioWare that I'm going to show you, those numbers reveal that this has been a very bad launch. Kingdom Come Deliverance was a much more successful game, especially when you factor in the pedigree that Dragon Age had in its corner. Despite all of the shit-talking, though, from the Dragon Age defenders, the Kingdom Come sequel is going to destroy the Veilguard.
I will kick your ass! Ma'am, do you have a rag and some bandages?
Alright, let's talk about the numbers for Dragon Age the Veilguard and the comparison between this game and Kingdom Come Deliverance, which really isn't much of a comparison. Now, the sales numbers information from BioWare come from a source within the company that dropped this information to Smash JT, whose article on the subject we're going to look at in a minute here. But there has been an update on this info. Smash just dropped this tweet here saying that a second leaker confirmed all the info given in the video, but corrected the sales number. The correct number is currently under 1.5 million total sales, and the 3+ million sales number given to me from the original leaker was actually the total expected lifetime sales number. So, with that in mind, 1.5 million total sales. It's important to remember the way that sales work in the gaming industry. When a new game comes out from a AAA studio, there is a massive spike in sales at the very beginning from all the people who were anticipating it. When it's a game from a franchise with a big-time name like Dragon Age, there are a horde of gamers who belong to the people that I refer to as the cultural auto intake crowd, who will go out and buy the new game no matter what because they experience FOMO, the fear of missing out. They experience it hard. And I personally understand this phenomenon because I used to experience it. I bought games that I never played, just because it had a famous name. I was busy playing something else, but I'd buy the new Call of Duty or whatever it was that just came out, thinking that I'd play it as soon as I was done with the previous game, and then I'd hear that the new game that I bought actually sucked, and then I'd never get around to playing it. Eventually, I wised up. But anyhow, that is where the bulk of sales from Dragon Age came from, I'm willing to bet. The people who couldn't say no because advertising worked on them. It didn't matter how shitty the trailers looked, they still went out and got the game. And now that the game is out, that initial spike for this AAA game has disappeared. That sales spike is gone, as it always does go away, and sales peter out until the game gets a discount. So, with that in mind, 1.5 million sales is not good for Dragon Age, when they needed to sell, by my estimation, around 4.5 million units with no discount to break even on their investment. Now, compare that to Kingdom Come, which sold more than 1 million units in its first month and more than 2 million in its first year, without the hype from the media machine that Dragon Age enjoyed. The game flourished. Kingdom Come flourished through word of mouth to the point that the sequel is now considered to be one of the biggest releases in a very crowded first couple months of 2025. They've already broken 1 million wish lists on Steam alone, as they announced the other day, and I expect that they will announce that they broke 1 million copies sold, if not 2 million sales, on their launch weekend. So no, there really is no comparison between these games. By the time Kingdom Come 2 is a month and a half old, it will likely be well beyond the sales numbers of the Veilguard, and they won't be hiding the numbers like little chicken shits either. They will proudly tout them, the same way Stalker 2 touted their sales numbers a few weeks back, or Space Marine 2 touted their numbers all the way back in September. But the thing is, they aren't really proud of themselves at BioWare because they know that they are in massive trouble, and they're doing whatever they can to save face and to stem the bleeding. This article from Smash JT, which I will link in the description, details a culture of fear for the brave few employees at the company who want to speak out about the terrible direction that BioWare has taken, where they clearly put political ideology ahead of making something fun. This article talks about how they are expecting layoffs at BioWare to take place in the near future as a result of the Veilguard's massive failure, and this is unsurprising considering the amount of money that Dragon Age the Veilguard is estimated to have cost. Yes, these big corporate entities want to be seen as virtuous. They go way out of their way to make sure that you know they're down with the progressive shit that's getting pushed in so many games and movies and things these days. So they empower their employees to be woke D-bags, but they do have their limits. If this sales number of 1.5 million units sold for Dragon Age is correct, then they have made back something in the ballpark of $79 million on a project that cost them somewhere in the ballpark of between 200 and 250 million, which includes the massive marketing campaign that we saw this past fall. The thing is, a lot of people forget to include marketing costs, but in many cases, analysts estimate that those costs often eclipse the production costs. But anyhow, as I said, these corporations like BioWare want everyone to know they are down with the nonsensical corporate religion of wokeness, but not when it costs them literal tens and hundreds of millions of dollars. That is where they hit their limit. But I'm going to leave it there. Drop your mockery of Dragon Age into the comment section, and if you're as excited for Kingdom Come Part 2 as I am, then drop your support of that game into that comment section down below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.